Hello there, everyone, and welcome to CAG Talks, which is going to be a whole new segment on the channel. And the reason, or this video itself, will just be a what it's all about kind of video. And then further along, we'll have videos ranging from, I'm going to guess, about 5 minutes to up to towards 10 maybe, where I just ramble on about stuff that I find interesting, annoying, weird, crazy, stuff that I enjoy in the everyday life. We all know that I'm a gamer, obviously, that's what the channel is all about, but I feel most gamers have a broader, personality, broader persona than just, the games they play. And this is my attempt at, like, broadening out what I'm about and who I am as a person, so maybe we can get to know each other a little better. If you enjoy it, smack the like button. If you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions for topics, suggestions for other things, always feel free to leave it down below. Keep it respectful. If you want to stay up to date on, my gaming content or my talks content, in lack of a better word, please be sure to subscribe. Both of those things, or all of those things, means a great deal, and it helps out the channel more than you could ever imagine. And it is, between us, it is fairly cheap. I would imagine. That the amount of calories costing you to smack the like button, for example, or the dislike button if you don't like it, it should be fairly low. Now, there are a couple of I want to touch base on a couple of topics that I'm considering doing a little ramble about or a little talk about. One of them will be a sayings and similar stuff that we have in Norway that would sound crazy in other languages, mainly English, because that's the only language I feel fluent enough in to make a educated assumption as to that would be weird in English. Like, for example, have it good, or in Norwegian, ha det bra, which is a Norwegian way of saying goodbye, and it's roughly translated to, or it's directly translated to have it good. And that's one of the examples. There would be plenty of others if I were to do an entire talk on it. Another one is I'm not really sure how much I should say about these things, because that way you might be scared away from, or get the wrong idea from just the dimension of topics here. But I might want to touch it based on traditional feminism versus modern feminism, which is a purely subjective notion for me. I very much support equal opportunities, but not everything associated with, I suppose, feminism, or at least what a lot of people define as feminism today. Would be a possible one. My hate for DLCs done wrong, back to gaming related stuff. Games like, or publishers like EA, who has now gotten to has the nerve to publish DLCs for their DLCs, which is mind-blowingly crazy, money grabby. Compared to other companies such as Paradox, who publish not just the DLCs, but they also publish free content for the people owning the game, or Arma 3, who has this wonderful DLC system where you can actually play with the DLC. You get this somewhat irritating pop-up for sure, and you get some on-screen graphics when you're using DLC items, but still, holy smokes, it's so much better than the DLC for DLC content. And with Arma 3, you don't have to pay for the DLC. You just use the items, and then if you do not own the DLC, you'll get a pop-up saying, want to support the further development, please buy the DLC. If you don't want to buy the DLC, that's fine, you can still use the content. Compared to EA shipping a couple of hours worth of gameplay, and then you have to upgrade every hour thereafter with another DLC. A little bit, it's not as bad as that, but you get what I mean. But anyways, this is about to become a whole CAG Talks on its own, so I think we'll leave it there for potential topics. I get very excited and very into topics that I want to discuss, and that is, you know, what I'm all about. I hope someone finds that interesting, and we can have a conversation about it either on Discord or in the comment section below. And you know, if you have any topics, suggestions, thoughts, comments, anything, please leave it down below, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Till then, here we go.